Remember, haters have a job to do.
This isn't just a song.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule cause you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, cause I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk a doubter, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in some troubling, trying times where the woke media and the woke side of government is looking to replace paper cash with a digital currency so they could zap you into the poorhouse with the push of a button if you don't cave into their woke agenda. And so your next best step is to get you some gold. And you're going to want the most patriotic, the most right-wing conservative, the most moral, the most ethical of gold. Gold with feeling. Gold that knows what it is to be human. And that's Patriot Gold. The 88 numbers at the bottom of your screen. Make sure you call them toll-free, baby. Patriot. Be a patriot. Go for that patriotic gold. Patriot Gold.
All right. After I just wasted a half a minute of your life, here goes a little something something. This has to be said. And tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe you're seeing me for the first time. You're just discovering me for the first time. Allow me to introduce myself. My government name, when I say government name, I gotta twist the lips around. Government name is John A. Krantz, and some of you might not know that name. Maybe you've been around the Bensonhurst, Gravesend area of Brooklyn. Maybe you know me as Johnny Muscle, for obvious reason. Come on now, look at this. Come on. I used to work at McDonald's in like the 80s and 90s. I was McDonald's most muscular. Shh, don't tell Joe. Don't tell Joe Ferrari, okay? Shh. Keep that our secret. I was McDonald's most muscular. Shh. Or maybe you know me by a rap name that I had since the 80s and brought back in the 2000s and have been known as ever since. MC Too Tall. I'm a music producer, a recording engineer, a recording artist, live music performer. I'm also a local concert and party promoter. So I've done my thing in the local entertainment circuit in New York City, and there's plenty of people you probably haven't heard of if you live in New York that do that sort of thing. And you say, I've been up and down and all around and this and that, and I haven't Good for you, you haven't heard of me. You're watching this video now. And this isn't even about that. It's about people that look forward to your failures. There are people in life that you'll run into that specifically don't believe they don't believe you're supposed to succeed. Let's put it that way. They don't believe you're supposed to succeed, you stuttering pricks. And the deal with that is they think they were born better than you. Or they don't know your life and your struggle, and they think they struggled harder than you did and deserve it. They think they either have a better work ethic than you do, or they have better genetics than you, or have a better, more advanced bloodline in some way, shape, or form than you do. They really are on their superstar shit. They're on their elitist bullshit. And they go through life thinking that somehow, some way, they either were born better than you or believe they worked hard enough to be in a better position in life than you. And they believe you're not supposed to be you don't even deserve to be 10 steps behind them. Like they'll even have more than you and get mad when you advance from your current position in life. You get a goal that they never pursued. Like they have they're a different person. They may have set a different goal for themselves or whatever. But if you're doing in your world, if you're getting close in your world to the equivalent of what their goals are, equivalent, not equal, but equivalent, they get mad at that. They get mad at your advancement. And because people have been conditioned and indoctrinated into looking around, looking at each other. They don't know how to keep it in their eye. I've learned a few things from some people. Maybe you guys heard of Tyrese Gibson. He was in the Fast and Furious movies. He put out a video years ago. I would say 7-8 years ago now this video's been out. And he said, remember, haters have a job to do. And he goes into the details of what a troll would do on the internet. Like they'll go through the trouble of getting on the site to open up an account. They have to fill out what their email address is, name, address, birthday, this, that. They'll have to fill all this out. They go through all this trouble, all this process, right? They might even have to do the capture thing. Maybe they're a little cockeyed. They can't get it right the first time. Damn it. Second time, damn it. Maybe you click the little speaker icon next to the capture so it tells them 369IA231, and they type all that in. Finally, they get it right. They go through all this trouble, right? Put up a phony birthday or whatever, just so they could get on your post and say, you suck. Or make up some sarcastic remark. Or something to equate you to femininity if you're a man. or equate you to looking ugly or beastly if you're female or whatever, just so they can throw shade at you. And they go through all this trouble just to throw shade at you. And that's the point that Tyrese was saying. It's like he said, haters have a job to do. And Lou Neglia, right around these times, he's a promoter of mixed martial arts. It's in the local area, northeast area of the United States, not just covering New York City, but New Jersey, that sort of thing. It's called Ring of Combat. Maybe you heard of him. He was a world welterweight kickboxing champion. When I was last under his tutelage, he went from 6th to 7th to 8th degree black belt. And he used to tell the class, I among them, we're not competing against the person next to us. We're competing against ourselves. Beat your last. Like when we would do reps of kicks and things like that, it would say, kick harder here. You'll be able to kick harder in the street. You train harder here, out in the street it'll be like child's play. And he always said, beat your last. That means your 10th kick, you better give that 10 times more gusto than your first kick. You know, that second kick better be twice as hard as your first one. That third kick 3 times as hard. Until you get up to that 10th kick, it better be 10 times harder than your first kick. You go up to 20 kicks, so forth. Follow suit. 50, follow suit. And you're competing against yourself. And you're gonna have people that are gonna throw remarks at you. You're gonna have these same people that'll penetrate the minds of close friends of yours that you've known for mad years. Some of you may even have a spouse that turns their back on you on the word of some hater off the internet. Don't be hurt by how shallow another person is. No matter how close, no matter how loyal you thought they were up to that point. Understand at any point somebody's mind could be flipped over. There's only a handful of people that have that mature mindset to look at something, examine it, and say, this isn't my friend's MO. This isn't something he would do. He's not that kind of guy. He wouldn't do this. And you're going to even have people, especially with this AI shit about to explode on everybody. You never know what's going to be out there with this AI nonsense now. Because they're creating this beast and unleashing it into the world. It's like the freaking island of Dr. Moreau. When the doctor turns all these beasts into humanoid creatures, and then turns a human into like a half a beast kind of thing. And all these former beast, humanoid, beastly creatures and whatnot take over the island and kill Dr. Dr. Moreau. That's what AI is going to be, in my opinion. It's going to be this beast that gets unleashed uncontrollably. Or like the classic story of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. They're creating a monster. And it's going to be used probably for credit card frauds and things like that. But on the low level, sorry for the little extra mouth motions, I got into an accident, you know, hit my face on the door of a car while inspecting it. These things happen. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Yeah, there's going to be some serious things done, but it's going to be used to support people's shit talking. You got to rise above that. It's going to be used on some of the lowest of low levels. You're going to think, okay, how does Billy Bob Gene Bob Lipschitz, who lives in a trailer park, you know, gonna prove that I'm this, that, and the other thing when I know I'm not this, that, and the other thing. Well, here, sonny boy, here's a picture of such and such, and he's over there in pigtails at the malt shop. It's gonna be that accessible where some ghetto ass is going to be able to get a hold of this technology, use it to make an image of you doing something that's far beyond your freaking abilities. Not beyond your abilities, but beyond the depths you're willing to go to do. Put it that way. You know, yeah, I saw your friend Jimmy Jack. Here he is, wearing pigtails with roller skates at the mall shop. He's over there shaking what his mama gave him. But I don't think mama gave him that to shake it, you know what I mean? And there's really nothing you could do to stop these people from doing that, but you got to look out for number one. That's what the point I'm trying to say. You have your own goals. Strive for your own goals. Reach them. Whatever said prize is in your mind, keep your eyes on that prize until it's in your grasp. And look for more worlds to conquer after that. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. And that's the point I'm making. Keep doing you, no matter who says what. Keep doing you, no matter who says what. And receipts, unfortunately, are going to be questionable later on in life with this AI nonsense. Because what I just explained to you. There he is with the pigtails at the mall shop. And so, you just gotta do you. And to round this off, I'm gonna quote Marlon Brando when he smacks James Caan upside his head and says, "Never let people know what you're thinking." That's an important one. Never let people know what you're thinking. If you know what your goals are, up here. Keep them here. Keep your goals here. keep working toward those goals until they're here. All right, that's my message here. I think I'm gonna put this on my Facebook page. I may put it on my regular person account pages, but it's gonna be on my MC212 page for sure on Facebook. I'm also going to put this on my YouTube. And I've been putting videos on Rumble lately, so I'm gonna be putting this on my Rumble as well. It's a little bit too long to put on my Twitter, but I did have a little fun there with my Twitter. And I'm gonna try to hold to a schedule with maintaining my live Twitter. What are you doing? What's wrong? All right, this is a hose. And with that said, respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, follow me everywhere on the interwebs, stay strong, keep kicking that slang, and if you work in a mechanic shop, don't wreck the place.